It was 3:07 a.m. when my phone buzzed. Out with the girls, don't wait up. Her text glowed against the dark like a cheap excuse trying to look innocent. I stared at it longer than I should have. Not because I believed her, but because I wanted to see if I still cared enough to. My thumb hovered over the screen. I could almost hear her voice, too casual, too rehearsed. The kind of tone people use when they've already told one lie too many. I typed slowly. "Say hi to Marcus from the gym. His girlfriend just called asking where he is, gave her your location." I hit send. 40 minutes later, the front door burst open like a confession. She stumbled in, makeup smeared, hair tangled, eyes wide with something between fear and guilt. Her phone was dead. I knew because she'd called me 89 times before it finally died. She froze when she saw me sitting in the dark. I didn't speak, didn't move, just watched her chest rise and fall as she tried to piece together a lie that could survive what I already knew. The silence between us was colder than any words could have been. It hadn't started that night. It started weeks ago. Small fractures she thought I didn't notice. The sudden perfume that wasn't hers. The laughter over texts she wouldn't let me see. The gym bag that left full and came back light. I told myself it was nothing. People drift. Life gets busy. But denial is just self-preservation wearing politeness. And I was tired of pretending not to smell smoke while she swore there was no fire. One night, I drove by the gym after work. Her car was there, but she wasn't inside. I waited. 43 minutes later, she walked out, hair damp, smile too wide, Marcus behind her, hand brushing her back like he owned the right. She didn't see me. I didn't confront her. I just drove home, calm, deliberate, memorizing every detail like a detective cataloging evidence at a crime scene. That was the moment the switch flipped. The warmth was gone. Whatever love I had left turned into focus. I wasn't going to shout. I wasn't going to beg. I was going to know. For the next week, I played my role. The husband who didn't notice. The man who smiled and nodded through her half-truths. I checked her phone while she showered. Found messages deleted but not forgotten. Traces in the backup cloud. You make me feel alive again. He's asleep. Next time, somewhere quieter. I didn't need proof to believe it. I needed it to end it properly. So I tracked her phone. Quietly, efficiently. Every night she said she was with friends, she was with him. Parking lots, hotel receipts, gym records. Every piece of data slid into place until the picture was complete. And when it was, I felt nothing. Not rage, not heartbreak, just a hollow calm that felt too clean to be human. She laughed at dinner that night, told me I'd been quiet lately. I said I was just tired. She reached for my hand. I let her. Her skin felt foreign, something I was already done owning. That night, I planned the message I'd send. Not out of anger, but precision. A final trigger that would make her watch everything she'd built on lies crumble in one sentence. When her 3 a.m. text came, it wasn't a surprise. It was confirmation. I sent my reply and waited. 40 minutes later, the storm arrived. Her pounding footsteps, the panic in her breath, the shaking hands. She dropped her purse, started crying before she could form words. "Why would you do that?" she gasped. I just looked at her. "Because," I said, my voice even, "truth doesn't need an invitation." She kept talking, stammering, trying to weave guilt into sympathy, but her words dissolved into noise. I walked past her, picked up her phone, handed it back. "It's dead," I said. "So are we." Her knees buckled. I didn't move. There was no satisfaction in her pain, only completion. Like closing a file. The next morning, I made coffee. Black. Quiet. She sat at the table, eyes red, waiting for something, an explanation, a chance, forgiveness maybe. I placed a small envelope in front of her. Inside were printed screenshots, location data, timestamps. Her fingers trembled as she opened it. "I was going to tell you," she whispered. "No," I said. "You were going to keep lying until you got caught again." She broke down, tried to reach for me, but I stepped back. That distance between us, that single step, felt like a lifetime. I didn't raise my voice, didn't say another word. I just watched her unravel, one silent sob at a time. I left that afternoon. No suitcase, just my keys and a wallet. The house felt smaller as I walked through it, like every wall was complicit. On the kitchen counter, her phone buzzed, a message from Marcus. "You okay?" I turned it face down. Outside, the air was cold and clean, like a reset. I didn't look back. There was nothing left behind me worth remembering. People talk about heartbreak like it's an explosion. They're wrong. It's a slow freezing over. You stop feeling, stop wanting, stop needing. By the time you realize it, you're already gone. I didn't lose her that night. I just stopped pretending she was ever mine.